Nice.
All right, are we good? We got everybody?
Yeah.
Think so.
I think we got her. I'll check one last time, but I think
Taylor was signed up this morning, but I think then I saw that she dropped. It's such nice weather. I can't believe you ladies are here. This class is done.
You're my stress relief.
Yeah, bring me on your porch. You can stress me on the porch. I know I just had to close my windows because my neighbors were like there's children playing outside. I was like, you guys probably don't want to hear that. But they're so cute.
All right. Have a great class, guys.
Thank you. Bye, Krista. All right, ladies. So let's start on our backs like usual. Stress relief. Walk your feet away from your hips and go ahead and draw your shoulders down and away from your ears. And let your hands fall next to you. Or maybe bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Just take a moment. Land on your mat. Take a moment to reflect on how your day has been. Decide how you want it to be. To wind down our evening. I guess we're kind of starting our evening now. How do you want the rest of your evening to be? What do you need out of class? How do you want to feel at the end? Like always, make a decision to honor what you need today, what you need physically, what you need mentally, what you need emotionally. Those are the things that are going to guide you. Not necessarily the words that I say. So make that promise, choose that word, that phrase, an intention that you can go back to. You're going to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Draw one knee up into your chest, and then the other. Rolling your knees in towards your chin. And just starting to rock gently from side to side. Massaging your sacrum on the earth. Noticing all the places where you are connected to something. Take a big breath in when you're ready, and on an exhale, let both knees fall over to the left hand side. Big breath in, make sure that your right shoulder is down on the earth. Easy twist, maybe taking cactus arms, or maybe sending your arms long out into a T. Nose faces away from the knees. Just breathe deeply into your belly. Maybe take some audible exhales here. Letting it all out. Another big breath into the belly. on. Last one, big breath into the belly. And as you exhale, draw those knees back up into the chest. Beautiful. Easy rock from side to side. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, both knees fall over to the right. Big breath in. Make sure that your left shoulder stays on the ground. Wherever your arms went last time, bring them back to that position. And your nose faces away from your knees. Big breath into the belly. Audible exhale. Big breath into the belly. Audible exhale. Last one, big breath into the belly. As you exhale, draw your knees back up through the center. Let your feet face the ceiling, soles of the feet up. Grab the inside or outside of your feet and pull your knees into your armpits, taking a happy baby. Maybe finding your gentle rock from side to side. And you're going to slowly kick out one leg straight-ish and then the other, waking them up. Just going as far as you can. And if you're getting your legs straight, you might want to kind of play around with a bow and arrow, where with one knee bent and the other one straight, you rock over to one side and pull one leg way, way back, almost trying to get the bent leg foot in line with your armpit. You're not going to get it there because, you're not made out of rubber, but you can try and just kind of relax there. It's kind of a weird hip opener to start, but who doesn't like to weirdly open their hips, right? Plus, I like that I got to rock backwards. So hang out there for a second if you got it. And then the most fun thing is trying to get out of that. Well, it's actually not that hard. You just kind of, roll back onto your back into your happy baby and kick out those legs again. One and the other. This feels really amazing. I did some nice squats. Oh my goodness. And then straighten the other leg and follow to the other side. Little bow and arrow on whatever side you did last time. And just pull that leg back, opening up your hips. And when you're ready, roll back up through center. And we're going to pull the knees into the chest, tuck the forehead towards those knees, rock forward and back, and make your way just onto the sits bones. So feet don't have to touch the floor here, but if they did, it's okay. You can just put them back up. So we're in kind of a gentle beginning of a boat, right? So you can use your arms underneath your knees like I am, or you can reach them forward. And if you're really ready for it and you want to go for it, you can straighten your legs up. Well, how's enough for me today? Too many squats. So just hanging out in your boat, get really good alignment. So pull those shoulders back, down, away from your ears while reaching forward towards the toes if you got it. And we're going to go ahead and lower, straightening the legs and lowering the torso down to a canoe. One breath here. As you exhale, pull back up, bend the knees, bring them into the chest, sitting up into your modified boat or full boat, whatever makes you happy. A breath or two here. On an exhale, lower back to canoe. Long spine. It's so tempting to look at your legs. On an exhale, pull back up, boat. 2 breaths here. On an exhale, lower down to your canoe. And if you're feeling crazy, you can take little pulses in your canoe with your arms. And if you're feeling really crazy, you can try to lower and lift your legs. That'll really engage everything. So if you get your pulses or you're skipping it and just holding canoe, that's good too. We're going to do it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And pull back up into boat. And finally stick your feet on the floor. Send your legs back behind you. Come up into your tabletop position. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Take a second here to adjust, get cozy, and right into it. Drop your belly and lift your gaze. Inhale to stretch out those abs that just did a fair amount of work. It's good to engage them right away because we're going to need them all the time. Hanging out there in your cow. You can breathe in and out. It's cool. On your next exhale, push into the floor, arch your back, look down at your belly button, cat. And then you can kind of get into your regular old cat-cow, synchronizing your breath and your movement. And maybe you want to add some dynamics to it today. Allow your class to be really playful, rocking low and then back, circling, or maybe barreling your torso. Just find whatever feels good for you. And maybe it's just a traditional cat-cow. That's cool too. Whatever you do, try to breathe in as you move upward and breathe out as you move down. We're going to find our neutral tabletop position. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the sky. See your right hand. Exhale, thread the needle underneath you. Bring your right cheek down to the floor. You can walk your left fingertips up, stretching. Nice long side body stretch here with your left hand, or you can bring your left hand on top of your right hand. Press the two into one another to give your back body a stretch. So again, it kind of depends. Like, do you need the side body? Do you need the back body? Do you need both? Do both. If you want to challenge your balance and engage your core a little bit, you float your left leg up towards the sky here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last breath in. As you exhale, you're going to bring your left hand back underneath your left shoulder. Drop your leg if it was floating. I forgot about that one. Bring the knee back to the ground. Lift your right arm up to the sky. See your right hand. Real quick, turn your hand so that the back of the hand is facing the way the front of the hand was naturally facing. And then bring it back so that the back of your hand touches your left hip. And just barrel your chest open towards the ceiling. Shine your heart towards the sky. Look in the direction just with your eyeballs of your shoulder. It'll weirdly cue you to find a little bit more of a twist than you realize you could get. Last breath. As you exhale, bring that right arm back up to the sky and place it underneath your right shoulder, back in your regular tabletop position. Take a cat-cow to recalibrate. Notice how the two sides feel a little differently. And then find your neutral tabletop. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. See your left hand. Thread the needle underneath you. Bring your left cheek down to the mat. Figure out what you want to do with your right hand. Do you want that side body stretch, or do you want the back body stretch, pushing the two hands into one another? Do you want the balance and the engagement before, or do you want to just focus on stretching out your back right now? floating the right leg up if you want the balance. Deep breath in. Let it out. Breath in. As you let it out, bring the right knee back underneath you if it was floating. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Left arm floats up, unwind. Flip the hand, back of the hand comes to the outside of the right hip. Shine the heart up to the sky. Big breath in. Let it out. Look in the direction that you want to twist to, just with the eyeball. Last breath in. As you exhale, reach up to the sky. Place the left hand underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Lift your seat. Find your downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is a full body stretch. Spark all 10 fingers. Lightly engage the tips of your fingers so they are grabbing the inside of your elbows. The eyes of your elbows face away from your torso so that your shoulder blades are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Pedal out your dog if it feels good. If you want to come super high on your toes, bend your knees, dip them to hover just above the mat. With that for a breath or two. Lift your sits bones a little bit higher and then kick your heels back. Come up high on the tippy toes and roll forward into a nice strong plank. Hips in line with elbows, toes active, heels reaching forward, gaze neutral between your hands. Imagine pushing your spine up between your shoulder blades. One last breath here. As you exhale, lift your seat back up towards the sky. Pedal it out. And walk your hands back towards your feet, coming to a forward fold at the back of your mat. You can take any variation here. So sweeping the fingertips from side to side, grabbing up the elbows, pulling yourself in deeper. Listen to what your body wants today, even if it's not what it usually wants. Notice any places where you might be holding tension, your jaw, between your two eyes, let it go. If you're holding your arms at the elbows, let them go. Let your fingertips come towards the earth. Little bend in the knees to plant the hands if you need it, and walk back forward into your plank position. Inhale. Exhale. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the seat. Downward facing dog. Come up high on the tippy toes and take 1,000 tiny steps towards the front of the mat, finding your forward fold. Just a breath here since we were just hanging out. Little bend in the knees and super, super slowly have a contest with yourself. Really acknowledge each one of your vertebrae. Roll up to standing. And when you get tall, even pull your shoulders up towards your ears and then back and then down. Your arms fall over your head. Allow your eyes to close. Find a moment of stillness. Remember that intention that you set, the promise you made to yourself. Inhale, your hands start pressing. Exhale. Normally around this time of year, we're starting to prepare for the summer solstice, where we do 108 sun salutations in the park. I'm guessing we're not going to get to do that this year, but I've started to train on my own. I'm not going to make you do nearly as many as I probably would in class, but let's do a couple, right? We can slowly build up. I don't know about any of y'all, but I'm going to do 108 sun salutations, probably alone in my living room on the summer solstice. So we got to get ready. All right, so hands are at heart center. We remember our intention. And if our intention was to chill out, then we take easier variations. You know what to do. So inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, sweep them down, find your forward fold. Inhale, find the flat back. Exhale, plant your hands and find. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze between the hands, hop, step, or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, big grand gesture, little back bend if it feels good. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, find your plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze between the hands, hop, step, or float to the front of the mat. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Little back bend if it feels good. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back. Plant your hands. Find your plank. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze between the hands, find the front of your mat. Sweeping gesture up to the sky. Back bend if it feels good. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, find plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze between the hands. Exhale, find the front of your mat. Big sweeping gesture up to the sky. Exhale, little back bend. Inhale, back up, straighten, forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, find your plank. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Gaze between the hands, find the front of your mat. It's like clockwork. Up. Backward. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back. Plant your hands. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Gaze between the hands. Find the front of your mat. Inhale up. Oh, nope. Yeah. Yeah, up to the stand. Exhale, back bend. Up. Forward fold down. Flat back. Plant your hands. Find plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Forward. I'm sorry, front of the mat. Sweeping gesture up. Back. Up. Last one. Dive it down. Forward fold. flat back. Plant your hands. Find your plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Gaze between the hands. Find the front of your mat. Sweep the arms up. Little back bend. And then hands come back to heart center. Close your eyes. Remember that intention. Check in with how you're feeling. What's your breath doing? What's your heart doing? Feeling a little sweaty? Not feeling sweaty? That was 9. And if my math is correct, 18 is 1/10 of 108. No, that's wrong. I'm so bad. I always think it's 118. All right, so 9 is not 5%. So I'm really bad at math, and I failed you. Should we just do 18 though? No? Okay, we won't. That's fine. God, I always do the math wrong, everybody. You know, I'm an English teacher. Don't trust me. What a disaster. All right. So we're standing in our mountain pose. We're remembering our intention. And we're going to go ahead and send all of the weight into our left foot. You're going to pick our right foot up super slowly. Heel first. Up through the wall of the foot. Onto the tip of the toe. Just because you never feel your foot like that, right? We don't pay attention to our foot on the earth. And then slowly let that right foot float up, drawing the knee up into your chest for just kind of a wonky pelican type thing. We're just standing on one leg. You can use your hands to pull your right shin a little bit closer to you. Okay? And maybe you want to mess with your balance a little bit here. So maybe you want to rock your right hip a little open and closed. Or maybe you just want to stand on one foot today. Inhale. Exhale, you're going to bring your sole of your right foot to the inside of some place on your left leg that isn't the knee. So either to the inside, the inner thigh of the left leg, or onto your calf. You could even bring it by the ankle if for some reason your balance is really wonky today. Maybe you have a glass of wine or two. All right. And we're going to start with our tree here, super early in class instead of at the end, like I feel like usually happens. So hands come wherever they want to. Heart center is good. We can take some cactus arms, just like double tree on tree over here. We can reach them up towards the sky. You could take a wonky bind if you wanted to, right? So just, again, always listening to our bodies, deciding what we want to do today. Hanging out in our tree just for a minute. And then letting it go, drawing the right knee back in towards the chest, and then really slowly and mindfully letting it go with the hands, kicking the right leg back and coming into a lunge with the left leg forward. And naturally, when you step back, you're probably not going to step back very far. So take a second. You can use your hands on the earth if you need to and slide that right foot as far back as you can to get like a nice juicy lunge here with your left leg forward. You can rock forward and back. Just kind of let it be stretchy. And then place your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Inhale the left arm up to the sky. See your left hand. Switch the direction of your palm again and bring the back of the right hand to, the back of the left hand to the outside of the right hand. Again, twisting nice and deeply, heart barreling open towards the sky. And maybe you feel really strong here, and you can take the weight out of your right hand and hold hands with yourself behind your right hand. You can look down at the floor to keep your balance a little bit more, or you can keep the gaze going. One last breath here. Whatever you've got going on, let it go. Left arm reaches back up to the sky. For a breath, as you exhale, bring it down to surround your right foot. So you're in your low lunge with left foot forward. You're going to step your left foot back into a plank. You're going to chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. Gaze between your hands, find the front of the mat, however you want to get there. Big sweeping gesture up to the sky, hands come to heart center. Just breath. As you inhale, slowly, mindfully pick up your left foot, one part at a time, coming to just balance on the tip of the left toes just for a moment, and then slowly draw that left knee up towards your heart center. Use both hands to help it get there, nice and tight. And then we can mess with our balance a little bit, opening and closing the knees, standing on one leg. Once you close your eyes to mess with your balance here. And then please, that left foot anywhere you want to on your right standing leg, as long as it's not on your knee. So finding your tree legs here. You're again going to bring hands to wherever, heart center. Maybe cactus. Maybe some kind of bind. Maybe they just grow up towards the sky. Maybe you wave them back and forth. Maybe bind behind you. Got a lot of shoulder stuff going on today. Just a breath or two here. Oftentimes we balance at the end of class when we're tired, so it's nice to do a little bit earlier sometimes. When you're ready, let that leg, I guess I should say the knee, draw back in towards your chest. And then hands off heart center is going to be easiest. Just send the left leg back behind you, and then do whatever you need to do with your hands to really send it behind you. Slide that left foot away from you, come into a truly deep lunge with your right leg forward. Take that time to rock forward and back a little bit. And then come to your stillness. Left hand underneath the left shoulder, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Find your easy twist. Flip the hand, bring the back of the hand outside of the left hip. And again, maybe before you even go for this weird balance, you might want to heel toe your back toes, like a little off to the left corner of the mat. That's going to give you a wider base of support. Then take your left hand out from underneath your shoulder and hold hands with yourself behind your back in this monkey lunge. And if you want to like really mess with yourself, look up at the sky and keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. So we're going to hold it for just one more breath. And then let it go. Left hand comes underneath the shoulder, right arm goes up to the sky for just a second. As you exhale, drop it. Step the right foot back into a plank. You can take a flow or you can skip it, whatever you want to do. Make your way back to downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, we are going to float our right leg up to the sky. Bend the right knee, stack the hips, kick yourself in the left butt cheek with your right foot. Our right shoulder naturally wants to follow the right leg, but square it off down towards the earth. All the twist is happening in our torso here. We're going to keep the bend in the right knee, roll forward into a three-legged plank with your right knee by your right elbow. And then straighten it back up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Draw your right knee over to the left elbow, hold it for a second, and then send it back up to the sky. Bring the right knee into the chest, arch the back like a cat, place your right foot in between your two hands. Take a second to rock forward and back, and then lift both arms up into a high lunge or Anjane Asana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center. Exhale. Inhale here, and then exhale, twist to the right. Left elbow comes outside of the right knee. Easy twist. Not easy twist. Standing twist. This is not easy. Inhale. Exhale. Look in the direction that you want to twist to and see if that helps you. Fly the arms open if it's available to you. Maybe the back of the hand comes to the outside of the left hip. Maybe you can do this crazy bind here where you throw this hand underneath your right thigh. Some people got it. I don't know what's up. I can't even think about it. All right, one last breath. Whatever you're doing, let it go. Breathe those arms back up to your Anjane Asana. We're going to straighten the front leg. So you're in kind of pyramid legs. Legs are on railroad tracks, right? All toes are facing forward, and now both legs are straight. We're going to reach forward with our fingertips and forward fold over our forward right leg, coming into our pyramid. Nice stretch along, especially the front leg, but the back leg is doing a lot too. If you need to step forward a little bit with your back foot so that both legs can be straight, do that. So our hands are on the earth. We're going to creep our fingertips forward a little bit. Our left hand stays on the earth and our right arm reaches up. So we're in kind of a twisted triangle. And again, if this feels good, back of the hand comes to the left hand. Inhale, lift the right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the right hand forward to surround the right foot again. If you can creep those fingertips forward even a little bit more, go for it and slowly take the weight out of the left foot so all the weight is on the right leg. Lift the left leg up behind you into a standing split. Left leg floats. Hips naturally want to open here. It's not going to hurt you, but it will mess with the following transition. So you can open them if you want to, if it just like feels good for a second, but you're going to want to close it back up in a second. So hang out here. We're facing the standing leg, seeing if we can get a little bit of a deeper forward fold, seeing if you can engage the left glute a little bit and lift that left leg back behind you. And if your hips are open, close them up so that they're both facing the floor. We're going to go for a kind of tough transition here, but you guys are leading, so they're really awesome at this. So we're going to draw our floating knee, our left knee, up into our chest as we come to stand with hands at heart center on the right leg. Nice. All right, Now, what you're going to do is you're going to cross your left knee. I'm sorry. Yeah. You're going to cross your left thigh over your right thigh, sinking your seat back, coming to eagle legs first. So it's just like you're crossing your legs at the seat. Hands are at our heart center. And if you want to take your eagle arms, you're going to open them up. Left arm comes forward, right arm comes over. Intertwine the forearms and lift the elbows up into ideally your eye line. Really pulling forward that spine coming through the shoulder blades again. Sinking the seat back a little bit more. Seeing how this balance is treating. For one final thing, you can keep the arms raveled, or you can unravel them. Raveled, is that even a thing? You can unravel them if you want to, or you can keep them in your eagle, and you're going to untwist the legs, draw the left knee up into the chest again, kick it back, warrior 3 style, land that left foot back behind you. You're going to want to unravel the arms now to cartwheel them down, step the right foot back, take a flow, or skip it to make your way back to downward. Take a breath, take some water in it. And then we make our way back. Down dog if you pause for a second. Right. Our left leg floats up to the sky along behind us. Bend at the left knee, stack the hips, kick yourself in the right butt cheek. Both shoulders squared to your hip. Inhale. Exhale, keep that bend in the knee, draw the left knee forward to the left elbow, coming through plank. Hold it. And then back up to the sky, nice long leg this time. Draw the left knee over to the right elbow, going through plank. Hold it for a moment. And then send it back up to this. Draw the left knee into your chest, arch the back like a cat, place the left foot between your hands. Take that moment to rock forward and back, get a really nice stable position, and then lift those arms up, Anjaneyasana, high lunge. Big breath in, big breath, big breath in. As you exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale here. As you exhale, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Take your twist. Gaze goes in the direction that you want to twist. Keeping your back foot really active. I like to try to think about my pinky toe in this because I feel like it's never on the ground. Where's my pinky toe? Use your, 5 toes for a reason. Use them all. All right, if you're ready, open those arms up, fly them open, back of the hand comes, if you feel like it, to the outside of the right hip. Maybe you go for that crazy bind where your right arm reaches underneath your left thigh, and you can hold hands with yourself underneath yourself. I've seen it happen. Go for it. You want to try it? It's really like about the twist and not having super open shoulders. One more breath. We're gonna let that stuff go. Whew. Hands come back to heart center. We're going to bring the hands, back to heart center. I literally just said that. Okay, you're gonna reach your arms up straight towards the ceiling and straighten the left leg at the same time. So you're in pyramid legs with right arms. I feel like this is just like a really powerful stance. You should just do it more often. Maybe you kind of feel like a bad, you know what, like this. All right, so if you need to, little step forward with the back leg as you energetically lean forward, reach with the fingertips, keep both legs straight and forward fold, coming into a pyramid. Legs are on, forward checks, and they need to be straight. So even if it ends up that they're really close together, it's cool. You just want to feel a stretch and you want your legs to be straight. If you know that you tend to hyperextend your knees here, you can think of them as having like a micro bend. Because you don't want them to be like locked, you know. So hanging out in our pyramid, nice stretch for the backs of our legs. Just a breath or two. Now we're going to creep our fingertips forward a little bit first. Our right hand stays down. Our left arm reaches up to a twisted pyramid. And then back of the hand flips again, goes for that heart opener. Just a breath or two. And then our left hand reaches down again. Creep the fingertips even further forward, so that the right leg slowly loses the weight in it and floats up behind you into your standing split. Both hips are facing the earth. You know all the cues from the other side. But maybe you already want to start messing with your balance here, walking your fingers in line with your ankle, maybe holding on to your ankles here, maybe taking a reverse namaste behind your standing leg. And, you know, I always personally tend to like let my back leg kind of hang out here. So I'm just focused on my standing leg. It's like, hey everybody, we've been doing all the work here. So let that back leg do some work. Engage your glute here. Let it lift your right leg up a little bit more. All right, making sure that both hips are facing the floor. They're going to slowly draw the right knee up into our chest, coming to stand, hands at heart center. You're such a badass. It's really hard to go from like down to up, I think. All right, so from here, we're gonna take our eagle. Right thigh over the left thigh, sinking the hips back. Hands are still hanging out at heart center for now, unless you already knew you want to get there and you got there already. The perils of the camera's off. All right, gonna go ahead and tee out those arms. Right arm comes forward, left arm comes on top. Intertwine those forearms, and then elbows come up in towards your eye line. Nice stretch of the back body here. And even maybe think about your forearms pulling away from your faces as well. I have a tendency always to like keep them bent, and I would be like pushing my spine back, but then you can get more of a stretch if you straighten your arms a little bit too. It's weird. Hang out here, doing your whole beautiful eagle thing. Maybe if you usually have a toe on the ground, see if you can pick it up for a second. Think about that center line, your belly button. One more breath. As you exhale, you can keep the eagle arms, but draw the knee in towards the heart. And then kick that left leg back. Find your lunge. Let go of the arms. Bring them to, we can do anything else. Bring them to surround the right foot, the front foot. And step back and take a foot. Make your way back to downward facing dog. lift the right leg up to the sky, find a three-legged dog. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest, arch the back. Place your right shin parallel-ish to the front of the mat and find your pigeon pose. Left foot scoots back a little bit further away from you if you can get it there. Walk your hands in line with your hips and see if you can take the weight out of your hands here. It'll put more weight into your hips and press them open more. And maybe you need a little more shoulder opening to bring your hands back behind you into a bind and pull those elbows straight, opening your heart up. Gaze looks up at the ceiling. One breath here. Exhale, let it go. Maybe that little stretch of the left leg, so you're going to bend at the knee, take the quad stretch. And at the left knee, your right knee's already bent. Pull your foot towards your seat. Maybe your shoulders are really open today because of all the kind of binds you've done. And maybe you want to go for that mermaid, bringing your right arm back behind you to the back of your heart. And the left toes in towards, to the inner elbow crease. And maybe you can find that little bind here. Think about opening the shoulders, opening the shoulder. And if you got it, awesome. If you don't got it, we're working towards it. And let it go. And walk those hands forward and surrender down into your pigeon. Let your third eye connect with something, whether it's the earth, belongs, a block, maybe you're a large dog. I'm going to just hang out here for a little bit longer than you want to. Just a few more breaths here. Slowly walking the hands in line with the shoulders first, pushing back up, and then letting the weight come into the right seat, swinging your back left leg up over the right leg, making sure both sits bones are connected to the earth. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, right elbow to outside of left knee. And using your gaze to find a little bit more. One last breath here. And then let your twist go. We're going to do the easiest possible transition. Just swing your legs back behind you and pop back up to your down dog. Winding it down. Paddle out your down dog for a second. Have a little gratitude for that full body stretch, that resting pose. Strong foundation. Inhale your left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards heart center And as you exhale, place the left shin in line with the front. Walk the hands back in line with your hips. And maybe you want to go for that same bind as before. Taking a little float. One breath in. One breath out. Second breath in. As you exhale, let the hands come back to support you. Bending at the right knee. If you want to, you can surrender. You can be like, no, thank you. I just want to hang out in pigeon. But if you want to go for that mermaid, we really did do a lot of shoulder stuff, which mermaid is weirdly more about than you realize. So if you want to, bend at that right knee. Try to get those toes to the inside of the right elbow crease. And if you got that, you basically got it. Lifting the left arm up, bringing the left hand to the back of the heart, and then walking the fingers so that they the whole time. It's so easy to get this and be like squished in, but since we opened up so much today, just heart forward, heart forward. Let it go whenever you're ready, if you're done working on it. If you nailed it, I hope you're filming yourself. And go ahead and surrender down into your pigeon. Surround. Hang out in our pigeon. About 10 breaths. Slowly walking the hands back in line with the shoulders. Straightening the arms, coming back to the seat. Weight comes into the left seat and the right leg. Twist front and over. Both sits bones are connected to the earth. Inhale, the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, bring the left elbow outside of the right knee. Back behind you. Hang out here. 3 breaths. Using your gaze to guide you in the direction that you want to twist. One last breath. And let it all go. So, felt like a minute to just make any last movements you need to. And then make your way to your Shavasana, your final resting pose. I started like 2 or 3 minutes late, so we're going to just end 2 or 3 minutes late. You get your full hour. So make your way to your Shavasana when you're ready. When you get there, try to clear your mind and just let the benefits of your yoga practice sink in. When your time is up, I'll let you. slowly start to wiggle your fingers. And wiggle your toes. Inhale your right arm up and overhead, and your knees into your chest. Falling over to your right hand side in a comfortable fetal position, the position of your birth. And take a moment, thank your body for its practice today. Thank yourself for doing the hardest part in yoga, which is showing up. Keeping your eyes closed, come to a comfortable seat at the foot of your mat. Inhale both thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyelids. And exhale, kind of. Inhale your thumbs to your lips. And exhale, kind words. Inhale your thumbs to your heart center. And exhale, kind action. Play within me, gratitude and honor to play within all of you. Namaste. Thank you so much, ladies. You are having a good week. And you're very welcome. Go enjoy the beautiful weather. Have a glass of tea or a glass of wine or something.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
How hard is it for you to do yoga with our cameras off? Is that hard because you can't see what we're doing? Be honest.
No, it's not hard. I sometimes am not, like, I can't cue you the way I would be able to in class. So that's why I give you like so many options, right? Like, cause I don't know what you guys are doing. So I'm like just saying every possible thing that you might want to do so that maybe you'll pick one that sounds good. But like, I don't actually care. If that's annoying, the only way for me to be able to stop is if you turn your cameras on. But like, or I could just give you fewer options, I guess, and maybe some people would just not get an option that they liked, I guess.
Okay. I was curious because I shut it off because sometimes I'm wobbly or whatever, and I'm like, I don't really want her to see me being like.
You're definitely allowed to keep your camera off. I respect that. I actually have turned my camera off also. And I don't even know how, like, I guess I can change the view so I would have bigger bubbles of you guys, but like, I don't care at all. But it is a weird thing because it is a different experience because in class, I cue you based on what I see, right? Like, so, and I'll often, like, if I have a plan in my head, but I see people are like not feeling it, right? Like, I'm like, oh, like everybody's low energy today, or people are higher energy. Like I can see, you can tell. So that's a different thing about doing this. But like, I don't mind it. I don't know. Like, I think everyone should feel comfortable. So I just,
Okay.
like, if you don't like having your camera on, girl, keep your camera off. It is not necessary. Like, I totally get it. We're in our houses. Like, sometimes we have, like, it sucks because, of course, like, it should be, like, a sacred hour. But, like, this is reality, right? Like, what if you're soaking I don't know. What if you've got dinner going? Like, I don't know. If you got to walk away for a second, if a dog comes in, a kid comes in, like, just keep the camera off. It makes you happy. It doesn't matter at all.
Just curious, just because I know as a teacher, sometimes my kids have their cameras off, and I'm like, "Are you really there?"
Yeah, but I know you're here, so it's a different thing,
Okay.
right? Because like I also, I teach middle school. Like, yeah, with that, it's like a little. it's different for some reason, but you're adults. You voluntarily came to this class. So if you were to walk away, well, then you must have something really important going on, right? Right. Like, and I wouldn't be like, like imagine like it happens to people. It's never happened to me, but like I know like sometimes like people will come to like a real life class and like they'll leave in the middle of it, and because maybe they don't like the class, or they don't like the teacher, or if they don't feel good or whatever. But I know like teachers get really paranoid. But here, if that were to happen, I'd be like, okay, well, something must have happened. Like I wouldn't even be like, oh, there were no my class. I would be like, all right.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I genuinely don't care either way.
Got it.
Totally fine. I would tell you. All right. I hope you guys have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye, everybody.